Hey guys, I'm Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a thrift store makeover slash trash to treasure makeover. It's a little different because we are in my garage. So if you see something dirty or out of order, I'm sorry about that. I have been tackling this garage for weeks and weeks to make my little craft section in here. I'm still working on that. And so yeah, there might be a little bit of a mess in here. We're still trying to organize it, but anyways, I'm going to start doing almost all my DIYs in the garage now anyway. But I actually have been having this faux fireplace in here for months and months. This is actually my mom's. She gave it to me so I can paint it for her, and she wants me to paint it and distress it, and she's going to put it in her living room. So I'll show you the paint that I have for this fireplace that she picked out. We're also going to do this little antique shelf and has two hooks on here. This was from the thrift store again months ago, maybe last year, I'm not too sure. This was only $2.92, and so I need to paint that. I had this in a previous video. I think it was a thrift store finds or something like that, and this was, it doesn't say the price, but I know it was no more than $3. So I did paint it, but I don't like the way it looks anymore, so I need to redo this and then figure out where I'm going to put it at. So let's get started with today's video. For this shelf, I have always liked the way it looked. I just really like that old looking style. But of course I don't like the orange stain it has on it. So I'm just taking my black chalk paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it one good coat of black paint on the top part. And this part is like the shelf area. And then of course when it dries, we will be doing two coats. And then on the bottom area where the hooks are at, I will be painting the two hooks black as well. And then the back part of that, I'll show you when I paint that part white. As I paint the bottom part of the shelf, I'm using a really small Dollar Tree brush. It's a bristled brush, and just so I can get close to the edge without touching the opposite side where the hooks are at, because that's the part I'm painting white. Now for the back part of this, I am going to use my white apple barrel paint. And again, I'm going to do one coat and then let it dry, and then I'll do the second coat. Now I'm not going to lie, when I started to do this part, I was looking at the shelf and I was like, oh, I don't really like the way it's coming out. But honestly, once I went and hung it up and started to decorate around it, I love the way it came out. So stay tuned. In a little bit, I will show you how I decorate it and how it looks with my decor. Adding paint to anything makes such a huge difference. So all I did was finish the second coat to that, and that was it. On top of the shelf, I have a Dollar General basket that was only $2. I've been having it for a few months now. The beads are from Hobby Lobby. I have a kitchen towel on the right side of that from Hobby Lobby. And then this striped pillow actually has two sides to it, and that's from Walmart. And the little hello wooden sign is from Dollar General as well. Next to that is an old white vase with flowers in it, and those are both from Hobby Lobby. So to this little mini shelf, I'm going to use the chiffon chalk paint, and it's honestly one of my favorite colored paints to use. I use it a lot, and this little can lasts a really long time. I can never really find it at the stores when I do try to look for it. So if you're looking for this type of chalk paint, I have it linked below in my Amazon store. I'm going to use this really cool brush that is super easy to get into all of the little like crevices and corners, edges and all that. I'm gonna use it to paint this and also to paint the fireplace. So again, 2 good coats of paint is gonna do it for this. When I picked this up, if I remember correctly, it was like halfway wrapped in plastic. I think it had said there were some type of like little candles in this or something like that. I decided to pick it up a while back because I like the look of having like this little mini shelf or like little compartments on top of like another console table or something like that. I think that just gives it like a unique look and it reminds me of like antique, old rustic decor. So stay tuned after I finish this second coat of paint because I'm going to show you how I decorated with it. Normally I record the little area like right here to show you how it looks because it's just more detailed that way, but I completely forgot to do that and it is super late right now for me to get my lighting and all of that out. But anyways, I do have these pictures right here to show you how I decorated around it. So pretty much everything right here is thrifted except for the white ceramic base with the white flowers. That's from Hobby Lobby. And so is the little bless sign and that little burlap sack with greenery as well. So here's a picture of my mom's fireplace. This is the before picture. I don't remember if I mentioned or not, but my mom did buy it from the Facebook Marketplace, which is kind of like a thrift store slash garage sale place, which I love to find things on there as well. So as you can see, I'm using that crud cutter. I bought that from Home Depot for like, I think like $8. It's super good to use on anything that you want to paint. I also use this on my kitchen cabinets before painting and it works really well with removing grease or any stains that are on there. I'm just mixing the paint really well before using it, and I am going to be using that paintbrush that I showed you earlier. So I'm starting off at the top and giving it 1 good coat of paint and letting it dry, and we'll be doing 2 full coats. So this is a matte gray paint and I did show you the label. It's called Antique Silver. So without touching that dark brown galvanized area, I'm just using a sponge brush to get close, well, as close as possible without touching it. But I did get some on there, and all I did was just wipe it off with the towel. What you putting in? So this is after one good coat of paint. As you can see, it does need a second coat. This is the top coat I'm using to seal the fireplace. Now, I accidentally did this before sanding down. I completely forgot that my mom wanted me to distress it. Once I remembered and realized it, I stopped, let it dry, and then I sanded it down, and then I applied the top coat again. Excuse the lighting. Once it got dark, I closed the garage and I used my lighting. You might not be able to really tell what I'm doing. So once I did a little bit of distressing, mainly on the parts that are sticking out and the edges, I'm going to go ahead and add that polyurethane. That little tiny can was definitely enough. That will last you for a really long time because I barely made a dent in that little can covering this whole fireplace. Now it does say on there to do 3 coats. That's what's recommended, but I only did 1. So once that was done, I have these pictures I am showing you here. This is all I have as the final product because again, this is my mom's. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Once she takes it home and she decorates it and puts it in her living room, I will post it on there so you guys can see. So go follow me on there. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I haven't done one of these videos in so long. It was really fun doing this again. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more thrift store makeovers. I'll see you in the next video.